So a few years ago I got this Porsche watch for absolutely free in my home country in Germany, and as the video title says, I'm pretty sure you want to know how I got these Porsche Design Edition Dream Man's Porsche watch for free. So the story begins, at the time I was young and dumb and I had some money and I bought a Porsche Boxster S. And by the way, since I'm from Germany, it's actually not pronounced Porsche. Never pronounce a Porsche Porsche. You can call it Porsche if you want to, but honestly it's a Porsche. And I repeat, it's Porsche. And I'm happen to know that pretty much well because I'm actually from the city of Stuttgart, which you read here. So that is the city where they actually produce Porsche. Anyways, that's just a side note. So at the time I bought a Porsche Boxster S, and that was a pretty good car. In Germany, as you know, we have what's called the Autobahn and there is no speed limit. So it makes absolutely sense, or it made sense for me when I was young, getting that car, although I spent all the money I had. So somehow I should not have done that, but I sold the car, and with Porsches you do not lose much money anyways, but I learned the lesson and I'm no longer buying expensive cars. Anyway, so how did I actually get that watch for free? So 2 years later I had that car, and you know, in Germany we live in condos, right? So which means you have a lot of neighbors. So I had a neighbor and he somehow inherited some money from his family, I guess. And he always had the dream to have a Porsche, especially a 911. And he always saw my Porsche Boxster, and so he spoke to me, and where I bought the car, I explained it to him, and he was like, well, you know, I don't want to go to the Porsche dealership, maybe they are snobby people and blah blah blah. And I told him they're actually not, but anyways. So I had to service my car. I told the story to my Porsche dealer, and he said, hey, give me the number of your neighbor. I'm going to call him. I'm going to invite him, blah, blah, blah. So my neighbor had an appointment with Porsche. He had a test drive with a Porsche 911, and he ended up buying that Porsche 911. So a few weeks later, my neighbor had that Porsche 911 also in our parking garage, and it was an awesome 911. It was the last one without a turbo. Well, maybe I'm lying. So anyways, so long story short, a few weeks later I got a call from my Porsche dealer, and the Porsche dealer said, yeah, he has a surprise for me, and if I want to come by. I said, yeah, why not? You know, because it's always nice to sneak around in the Porsche dealership. And then he handed over that watch to me, and I was like, wow, what's that? And he said, well, there was like an incentive program going on, and every customer, Porsche customer, who brings them a new customer, I guess especially for 911s, as incentive gets a Porsche design watch. And first I actually thought that he's joking, but I got that watch indeed for free, because I would never buy a watch like this. At the time that watch was around, so I don't want to lie and I cannot recall it, like 1,800 euros, which at the time maybe was $2,000. I googled it now, and now it's around $7,500 as far as I know, that model of that watch. So anyways, I got that for free. That's the way how I've gotten it for free. But now, full disclaimer, in my home country, in Germany, if you get a gift like this from a dealership, you have to actually let the IRS know, because you still have to pay the sales tax. And the sales tax at the time in Germany was 19%. So although I said that I got that watch for free, it's not 100% the truth, because I had to pay the sales tax later. So when I did my my tax return at the time in Germany, I had to send them like a letter, which I got from the Porsche dealership. Hey, I've gotten that watch, amount of blah, blah, blah. And then I had to pay taxes on that. Anyway, so that is the story how I got that awesome Porsche watch for free. Thanks for watching.